Hello there, and welcome back to FDW.
FDW, what is up?
I'll tell you what's up this week, Jose. I am still reeling from Vengeance Day.
Yes, yeah, I mean, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. Maybe prepare yourself for a long one, but definitely
Yeah, make
go
a cup
back
of
and
tea,
give it a look.
grab a snack or something, and enjoy because it was a hell of a show.
Yes,
As I
most
stumble over
definitely.
my own words.
Bit of a spoiler because we can see who won standing in front of us there.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Well, if you
And
weren't to know if you didn't tune in that it was an ambulance match with a stipulation attached to it.
yeah, uh,
Where now the
Sheamus
spoiler
has,
alert: the
yeah,
loser left the brand, and Sheamus is gone.
Sheamus is no more, and standing once again as your FDW champion is Bronson Reed.
Lord have mercy on our souls.
To be fair, I'm amazed he's still standing after what Sheamus did to him, but
I mean, he's getting back into the ring tonight, so he's clearly got enough in the tank. I mean, how do you solve a problem like Bronson? We do not know.
yeah, get back to me on that one. But first up, speaking of championships,
Fallout from the show.
yes, we saw recently Carmelo Hayes just dominated by Ricochet in an Iron Man match. And the cry went out, who can stop Ricochet? And Ricochet felt that way as well, and so has issued an open challenge here tonight.
Which has been answered by the one and only William Regal.
The man's man.
Title on the line.
Yep, he is another one that the title would match his attire quite nicely.
But perhaps Regal smells blood in the water because Ricochet picked up a rare loss at the pay-per-view going head-to-head with NXT's own Kevin Owens.
Yeah, perhaps a knock in the confidence of Ricochet after that loss, and Regal ready to capitalise.
Ever the strategist William Regal sees an opportunity at some championship gold and looking to put the young whippersnapper into his place.
Perhaps looking to bring something back to the Brawling Brutes to fill that void now left by Sheamus.
Yep, there's a Sheamus-shaped hole in the Brutes as it all falls apart.
Maybe they can fill it with a TV title, who knows? I mean, it's easier said than done as the best dressed champion on FDW makes his way to the ring.
It is about to go down. Let's see what's going to happen here in the ring. We've seen the entrance.
Stop this man. We have. I can only comment on his dress so many times.
So he's beaten so many an individual here. But a first-time matchup between Regal and Ricochet, I believe.
Yep, Regal was in one of the triple threat matches to try and get a shot at Ricochet, but was, I think, beaten by Carmelo Hayes, if memory serves.
Yep. How ironic it would be. No, Regal was in the final against Carmelo Hayes. It was him versus Carmelo Hayes. So perhaps Regal will be successful where Hayes was not.
I mean, Regal definitely gave Hayes a run for his money, as did Hayes to Ricochet in that Iron Man match, but I mean, 7-3, enough said.
Yep. As referee Jimmy presiding over here, making sure it's a nice clean bout.
Regal hungry for a bit of gold. Now, how if you're Regal, how are you feeling tonight? Just lost Sheamus from your Brawling Brutes.
I would go with quietly confident. Regal's been in factions before. He knows what it's about. I think he's secretly the brains behind the operation.
Oh, yeah, I mean, if anyone's going to be your ring general, I'd choose Regal.
Not Gunter.
Maybe it should be ring colonel instead of ring general. The ring admiral.
Regal's going to have to systematically take down Ricochet here, and perhaps Ricochet's hurting. More in the pride department.
I mean, he took quite a convincing loss to Kevin Owens, it has to be said.
Yeah, we bigged him up as putting our best foot forward for FDW. He came up short.
I stand by what I said, but
Ricochet with almost a modified Phoenix splash there, launching himself into orbit.
Got lost in the lights there, almost gets the 3 count. Regal really not prepared for that. And how can you prepare for something like that?
The move at the speed of sound.
The speed is definitely going to be the factor here for Ricochet. And we've said it before, he matches his in-ring tactics to his opponent. He doesn't come out and hope to overpower or outspeed. He switches it up to use what he needs to. In this case, speed is most definitely going to throw William Regal off. He's a bit more of a methodical wrestler.
Regal's going to need to bring the brawl on the Brawling Brutes up to a 6 count now. Champion's advantage in effect to Ricochet.
Yeah, we'd hate for it to be a count out.
Ricochet wouldn't mind though.
No, definitely not.
But looking to get things done legit to prove that he owns that belt with a big knee to Regal there, knocking him senseless.
When you call an open challenge, you can't just then get a ring out and pretend like you're still champ. It's a bit of a cheap way to do it.
One of the dirtiest players in the game, William Regal.
Strong high elbow from Regal there. And now going to work on the arm of Ricochet.
It's also the legs you're going to have to target to take down Ricochet's speed, Regal, but interesting choice of limb manipulation there.
Yeah, a rare miscalculation from Regal. But I wouldn't count him out regardless.
Nope, still manhandling around the ring. Holding on to that hand, just a wrist manipulation as well.
Taking out that entire arm.
There's that British technical style coming into full effect here as he gets him in the corner with a European uppercut.
Stomp to the midsection. Ricochet up. Weathered that initial storm by Ricochet, and Regal now looking to
keep up the joint assault on Ricochet's wrist.
Yeah, keeping him in place, holding him steady.
Into a big hook suplex.
Beautifully done. Regal has not missed a beat.
Spiked by Ricochet.
Ricochet, he knows what's on the line here tonight. He's got to try and shake that confidence blow from Kevin Owens.
Regal with it scouted with the knees. I think a lot of people are starting to have that move scouted at the minute when Ricochet does the shooting star press.
Well, that's what, when you're that high up and everyone's, all eyes on you, eventually your moves are going to get to be common knowledge.
Nothing a quick tilt to well-one sort out though.
Nope.
As he goes for the pin.
Could this be enough to put Regal away? Regal with the ropes.
The ring knowledge of Regal there.
That's you can't teach that. That is pure experience. Ricochet, beautiful overhead slam.
Super kick.
Regal crawling to the corner.
Crawling for a bit of space. Oh, but Regal laying possum. With chops.
Ricochet maybe getting a bit too overzealous there.
And again, William Regal going to the top rope, showing that he can potentially beat Ricochet at his own game, but
potentially break both knees.
It's a big landing there from the octogenaric Regal.
I was going to say, that's a terrible way to fall.
Big slam to the neck, and you got to think that's all she wrote. But Regal looking to get things done where Hayes could not.
Yep, double kick out. Oh,
sizing it up.
Ricochet is looking good yet again. But hats off to Regal. He's definitely had a very back and forth match here with Ricochet. And,
running DDT there from Regal, busted open.
Underhook, suplex.
Could this be enough? Does he need to get into the middle of the ring? Jimmy watches on.
Smart, dragging him away from the ropes.
Ricochet trying to roll to those ropes. The ring knowledge.
Big vertical suplex.
And Regal with the cover.
Could this be enough to put Ricochet away?
Only a one count.
Ricochet is not done, not by any means.
Swift kicks from the man's man.
Regal looking good now in the latter stages of this match.
Ricochet tries to get away.
Oh. Kick to the knee.
Regal bounced off the ropes and straight into Ricochet's quick feet there.
Managing to get the arms up to block most of the damage.
Big back body drop from Regal and a knee to the back.
Knee to the back. Regal now going up high once again.
Can he make it stick this time? You got to think if he can.
Going into the realms of Ricochet up here.
Big axe handle on the way down.
But Ricochet.
Package pile driver there from Ricochet.
This could be it. And it is.
Still the TV champion.
Absolute game performance by Regal there.
A monster performance.
But the open challenge answered and closed by Ricochet.
And yet another notch on his belt.
He's looking unstoppable.
Yep. All of our champions looking unstoppable at the minute.
Very much so, very much so.
Not gonna lie. And, bit of an exhibition, bit of a tune-up match here between Garza and Mez Lee. As Mez gets a win.
Nice little win for Mez there. Bit of momentum on his side.
But next up,
a new member.
A new member to the FDW roster.
Yeah, because of how well Vengeance Day went, management have decided to give us a bit of an injection of funds, and we went out and brought ourselves some new talent.
We brought a woman.
Yeah.
We went shopping, and we brought a Mexican.
We brought Raquel Rodriguez. Former member of Giant Women. Have you seen our past series?
She wasn't the only person we brought, it must be said, but we've yet to debut some new talent that we've added. A little bit of an injection of new blood into the FDW roster.
Yeah, it's been good.
Now there's something to fight for. She's keen to come work for us.
Yeah, and her entrance exam, as it were, is against none other than the new FDW champion, women's champion. So yeah, we haven't put her against Bronson Reed.
She may as well be the Bronson Reed, the way she's going about things.
Yeah, it's the one of the four pillars of FDW. It's Tegan Knox.
Yeah. We're still yet to figure out the other two pillars, the other being Ricochet. Although, let's face it, it's Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins.
I think Bronson Reed Bronson Reed's just a solid foundation in and of himself.
Yeah, everyone's standing on Bronson.
Yeah, Tegan Knox looking good with a new belt, new gold there. No longer got a chilly navel.
It suits her well.
Yeah, a hell of a competition between her and Roxanne Perez at Vengeance Day, it has to be said.
She beat her once, she's beaten her twice. And once again getting the job done where it mattered.
Yep, and now, how long can she remain champion?
Title not on the line here this evening, just looking to give the new girl her induction, as it were, her hazing.
Yeah. Rodriguez with a weird palm tree tattoo.
But nice to see that all three champions are actually on tonight's show as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's surprising to see some of the champions here, namely Bronson Reed.
Yep.
After that hellacious war between him and Sheamus. I'm surprised that either man was able to stand here.
Well, one of them wasn't. One of them was carted out in an ambulance.
That's very true. We haven't heard about Sheamus, but unfortunately he's no longer a member of FDW. So
no, he signed the contract. He knew the stipulation. Loser leaves the brand.
Tegan Knox drops an elbow. Yeah, it's sad to lose a member of FDW, but
we've gained members as well.
We did, but I didn't see another way for that rivalry to end as Tegan Knox pushed caution to the wind.
They could not coexist, but with Bronson Reed back at the top of the mountain, asserting his dominance, Tegan Knox starts to assert her dominance at the top of her respective mountain.
Yep, after climbing her way back to the top.
Scratching and clawing, some might say as well.
Yeah, she had a bit of a
big elbow drop from Knox.
She had a tumultuous ride back to the top in the women's tournament. She didn't win all her matches, so
no, some rare
came down to the wire.
Some rare chinks in the armour.
But she's maybe not infallible, but as Raquel Rodriguez is finding out, she's also very hard competition. As
Rodriguez thought about the choke slam, so did Knox, but both of them fighting out, and this is a real back and forth affair.
Reversal after reversal after reversal here.
Knox looking to make a name for herself on the purple brand, manhandling the women's champion.
Raquel Rodriguez definitely out for herself here, pumping herself up. Tegan Knox, obviously.
Great ring presence there, rolling out of it.
Back on the attack.
And a big German suplex there.
Shoosh.
Shoosh. Shoosh. She kicks her down. And there it is.
Shiniest wizard. Could this be it? Okay, seeing stars. No.
Well, they've left to count out. It's going to take a little bit more than that to take out the new girl, it would seem.
Fight forever, the crowd say, and yeah, I could watch this.
It's a good match. It's a great debut.
It's a hard debut as well, coming in and going straight up against the champ, but hats off to Raquel Rodriguez.
You gotta go against the measuring stick as Knox rolls through there.
Jimmy ready with a count. And that's all she wrote. Tegan Knox continues her dominance, and Raquel gets a measure of what's expected here in FDW.
I think that's what it's all about at the minute on FDW. Dominant champions.
We have had some very dominant champions recently.
None more so.
Yeah.
None more so than this man, who had a rare blip in Hell in a Cell.
And, well, recovered nicely from it and ended up sending his...
He sent Sheamus to the Shadow Realm, is what he did.
Yeah. He got rid of his one kryptonite, and now he looks to stand once again at the top of the mountain.
But I'll tell you what though, Jose, this match, Bronson actually asked for this match. So you were amazed that he was still standing, but he has picked a fight with Axiom. After the fact that Axiom lost the 3-on-3 tag match with the Brawling Brutes, and the fact that he was in an ambulance match in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, if it weren't for Axiom, Bronson Reed would have had could have had the choice of the match, and you got to think he might not have chosen an ambulance match, as happy as he was to inflict punishment to Sheamus.
I mean, God forbid it, if it was his choice of match, if an ambulance match wasn't his specialty and was Sheamus's choice, what would he have chosen?
Loser gets shot out of the cannon.
No, just loser gets shot. Simple as that.
Yeah, yeah.
Just if I can't be the champion, I don't want to live anymore.
Axiom got his work cut out for him. What do you reckon his facial expression is under that mask? He's giving it the big...
We've seen him before. It's Nicholas. I'm telling you, it's Nicholas. Nicholas is under that mask. He's hiding fear. I mean, fair play to him for accepting the match anyway, but
I mean, that's what you've got to do here on FDW. You can't shy away from opportunity. Because let's not, a win here could catapult him into good standing.
Not one to take away from Axiom, but I don't fancy his chances.
Yeah.
This is going to be
Nicholas, on the other hand.
an intense effect. Yeah, Nicholas, who's actually got pedigree. He's a former tag champ. And Bronson immediately out the gates, just bringing him down to size.
Yeah, flooring him with a couple of punches as Doug looks on intensely.
Doug the bug-eyed ref. He's like, I'm going to need to be drugged up for this one.
Doug the drug gets in the way.
He knows it's Nicholas. He's drugged up.
Yeah,
Fuck, I thought that kid was 10.
He can see through the mask.
I tell you who he is. Considering we said Axiom is like a Power Ranger. Do you remember Power Rangers Turbo when you had that random kid?
Yeah.
Who would morph? That's who he... What was his name?
Oh, God knows.
Oh, I'm going to be Googling
Bronson
Power Rangers Turbo now with a massive tope.
The Mack truck falling off the bridge, chasing John Connor on a bike.
Ignore me while I Google Power Rangers Turbo.
Bronson now continuing the Bronslort, bouncing Axiom off the apron. I wouldn't be surprised if this one went to a count out. Axiom with a quick kick, trying to get back into it.
Well, thanks IMDb. He was the Blue Turbo Ranger. It doesn't exactly help.
Perfect.
Justin. There we go.
Just in time.
He's Justin confirmed.
Bronson shoving away Axiom. Again, the count at now 6, and Bronson looks very happy just staying outside the ring.
Bronson will take a double count out. He's just here to inflict pain and punishment on Axiom for the pain and punishment he went through.
This was just for revenge. I think he feels he's got that measure. It's Axiom
barely making the count.
I think he thought twice about whether he wanted to get back in or not.
He really did think about it, but he's got the main event slot. Mask scraped along the mat.
Just adding insult to injury. I mean, Bronson can't feel 100% here, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's throwing Axiom around the ring.
He doesn't need rest, he just regenerates.
He just eats another half of a cow and he's back.
Why am I just picturing there's just like half a cow stood in the field? As Axiom goes for the pin, he fancies his chances.
Still mooing. Oh. Axiom with a swift kick to the face. Perhaps the tiredness is there on Bronson Reed.
Can Axiom score the upset? It would be outrageous if he did.
I mean, it's David and Goliath. Never mind.
It's more like Goliath and a mosquito at this stage.
Yep.
He'll need to call on the powers of the Turbo Megazord to take down this monster.
Bronson stalking his prey. Huge vertical suplex. Axiom
as he kips up and shifts into Turbo. Yes, I am running with these references.
That's all you got.
Oh, and almost a modified Spanish fly.
Very intriguing move by Axiom there.
He had to put his entire body weight behind it.
Taking the arms away from Bronson Reed.
Bronson looks to create a bit of space. Big cross body to the outside from the high flyer.
Axiom not letting him. And this has got to be leftover pain from the ambulance match. Not a smart call by Bronson to select a match for tonight.
Even if he loses, which ain't gonna happen. I'm sure it won't. I don't know where I'm going with that sentence. He's just here to inflict pain.
Yeah, it was win or lose.
A measure of revenge on Axiom.
Just wasn't happy with Axiom. Oh, straight right.
Got for the powerbomb and just ruthlessly dropped
to the mat.
As he keeps up, Axiom never say die.
Bronson, undeterred, just keeps going to the top.
And just comes flying down.
Almost like jumping off the ambulance at Vengeance Day. Picks him up.
As he just carries him across the ring. Could have left him in that corner, but no, just another display of dominance.
Yep, I can do what I like with you.
I do what I want.
There's no one to stop me. I mean, who is left to stop Bronson Reed?
Giant splash to Axiom as his insides come out of his asshole.
And Doug counts the 3. Impressive, impressive, impressive. As oh, technical
Appear to be
difficulties, I
some.
believe.
Oh!
Maybe someone shouldn't have beat up Nicholas.
He's come for revenge.
Braun Strowman makes a rare appearance. We've not seen him in a while, and
He has made his intentions clear. He's standing up for Nicholas.
very interesting end to that one.
Yeah. Well, you
Braun
asked the question,
Strowman.
Jose, who can stop Bronson Reed? We may have found the answer.
I mean, what do you do to kill a monster? You get a monster.
There's always a bigger fish.
Yep. Thanks, Qui-Gon. What a night.
Another great night.
Yeah.
Dominance from all our champions, I think is the name of the game.
Yep. It's it's all about dominance.
Indeed. So join us back here next episode where we'll see just what's going to come of Bronson Reed and the rest of the FDW locker room.
We'll catch you then.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.